Hey, Dave. First, we received the news that with AJ Pollock, a left hamstring strain. But are there any updates on how he's doing?
No, I just would guess that, he felt it grab. And so kind of right now with where we're at, I assume it's going to be an IL and we'll probably have a move tomorrow, but I haven't talked to him yet.
And you pulled off the win, but what would you have liked to see better from your team tonight?
I thought offensively we're good. We were good. I thought defensively we were good. Outside of the Dennis, walk to Wallach, I thought his outing was good, and I thought the pen was good tonight. So Clayton made a couple mistakes, but if you kind of look, peel back a layer, it was pretty solid outing. But obviously the home run kind of affected the ultimate line score, though.
And then from Kenley Jansen, another great outing. What stood out to you about his performance tonight?
He's just attacking, throwing strikes like he can. He's a strike thrower. Pitched to all quadrants. The cutter was good. The velocity was good, and very efficient.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Next question's from Jorge Castillo. Go ahead.
Dave, do you feel like you guys are turning a corner here?
Yeah, it's we still have a good ball club. We had one a week ago, but we're just finding ways to win. Obviously, offensively, we're putting together some good at bats and pushing runs across. And the defense has been tightened up. So yeah, I'd like to think we've turned the corner and continue to get better.
Thank you.
Yep.
Next question's from Michael Duarte. Go ahead.
Yeah, Dave, Clayton had said, when Mookie led off the game with that walk and then stole second, that he likes that kind of aggressiveness. Is that what you like to see as well? And has that been something you've been considering during that slump, maybe being a little bit more aggressive?
Yeah, I think that it just kind of the game has still got to kind of dictate that. The right guys on base and the pitchers got to be giving it to you. Mookie had a good jump, a guy that was slower to the plate, took advantage of it, sparked us. And, when Mookie's doing some things on the bases or at the plate, we seem to follow.
Next question's from Nick Hamilton. Go ahead, Nick.
Hey, Dave. Congrats on the win. Kind of a non-baseball related question. On Saturday, the Basketball Hall of Fame is going to induct Kobe Bryant. Just want to get your thoughts on what Kobe Bryant not only meant to the city, but just meant as a whole as far as sports in general.
Well, he's a legend, an icon. I think there's obviously what he did on the basketball court speaks for itself, but I think when you're talking about legacy, there's a lot of things and a lot of people he impacted off the court. And obviously we're still talking about it and him and, how he impacted not only the sport of basketball, but all sports and people. So, it's just very obviously, sad that it was his time had come then, but it's good to see that people are still breathing life into his legacy.
Time for one more. Go ahead, Ron Cervenka.
Yeah, Doc. Being that it's a military weekend and coming from a military family, what's that been like for you, and what does it mean to you?
Well, I think about my father every day, but when I put on this camo, certainly think about him a little bit more. And as I look at this screen, I see my father, like I'm looking at my dad. But I think for baseball to have Military Awareness Week weekend, and for us as ball players to go out there and represent our servicemen and women, I think it's important. And it's those men and women give us the opportunity to do this, to do what we love to do. So this is the least we can do.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, everybody.